Well, we have qualified for Brazil 2014. The journey is being interesting. You've made your history. But beyond that, do you think that Germany, USA, and Portugal, Ghana can qualify out of the group? Tell me sincerely.
Sincerely, I believe that, Ghana has got a very good team at the moment.
Right.
We have a good starting team. We have a very good bench. And talking of our players, they are all actively playing, at high levels. And there's no doubt anyone will say, oh, Germany is not a good team, or Portugal, or even the US. I think all these three teams are really good, but I also believe that Ghana has got a better team. And I always keep saying that you cannot go into a competition saying that, oh, I want to win the cup, but I don't want to play this team or that team. Automatically, you should be prepared to face any team that comes up. And I personally believe that, the caliber of players that we've got, we'll be able to go through. And then...
Which of the three matches will be the most difficult one?
For me, sincerely, I will tell you the US.
Because we've beaten them several times?
Yeah, automatically, if you've met a team first, second time, the third time.
It's your turn to beat them.
Automatically it is. But, psychologically, right, players may sometimes, think, oh, we've beaten them first. And so we need to psychologically work on the boys, to let them know that day in, day out, football is coming of age. And there's no way anything in this world you can underrate them.
People are talking about Cristiano Ronaldo and his Portugal team. When you go on the various social media platforms, everybody is talking about that team. Why don't you get the feeling that they will be the team to really trouble you?
As I said earlier, Germany is a good team. They've got a very good team. And Portugal as well. They've also got a very good team. And looking at US for some time now, they've been winning most of their games. So they're also a good team. So I don't believe in people thinking that, oh, this is a good team, this is a bad team. Okay. All the teams that have qualified to the World Cup are really good teams. And for me, I keep saying there will be a lot of surprises in this coming World Cup.
People are talking about our preparations. Naturally, when the seasons in Europe get over, there's the mandatory 1 week rest, and you go into your planning and, of course, camping and all those things. Have you got all your plans set afoot?
Yeah, we've had several meetings. The day we had the balloting, from the balloting place, we went straight to a meeting, to start planning for the World Cup. And since we got back home, we've had several meetings, and hopefully, by middle of January, I believe that the FA might have, we should have finished almost everything, and we will let the media be aware. But for now, as I said, ever since the draw was done, we've started working. People have been giving roles, to play, and then the other aspects of it, will be made known to them.
Are you going to change any of your technical team, your backroom staff?
As to change, I'm not sure yet, but as to increase in the number, that one, yes.
People are calling for Stephen Appiah to join you?
I don't believe people are calling for Stephen Appiah. I have said that
you need him.
Because I haven't even met him. I need to meet him and know his plans.
Okay.
Because from certain quarters, I understand even he wants to go back into football. Okay. So I don't know whether he's going to play again or whether he will want to be part of my backroom staff. And saying all this, before a final decision is taken, I need to put my request before the FA, for the FA to agree. So we've not even reached that. Until that is reached, before.
But would you want him there?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I would love to have him.
Okay.
I believe that, he's a very good motivator. Someone that all the players love, and with him around as one of my backroom staff, automatically, he will help.
People have had questions about your central defensive pair, and there is also talk about John Mensah coming back from retirement. Are you considering that?
I always keep saying that any Ghanaian, all Ghanaians, the mere fact that you are a Ghanaian, stands a chance to come back to be part of the national team. And talking of John Mensah, what I have said is, for instance, if this January open, what do you call it? When the transfer window is opened, and for instance, John Mensah gets a team, and he's playing consistently. If he's playing consistently, and not even me alone, all Ghanaians, watching.
All the 26 million coaches.
Yeah, all the 26 million coaches watching. And we think that, look John Mensah's performance from January because we got up to May to make the team. If he's playing consistently from January to May, 90 minutes, and then we all think, his performance is the same John Mensah that we used to know, automatically, and we think that he can help us. Why not? So the idea of ruling anybody out doesn't come in.
Right. Let me find out. It sounds very interesting. Sometimes people make a joke out of that. Somebody like Richard Kenson. Why did you bring him back? He was kind of not playing consistently, though.
No, what happened was, Richard was off for some time, and then he got a club, and then started playing consistently. We actually were following him.
Yeah, in Cyprus.
Yeah. So, I actually thought, look, actually giving everybody the chance to come back to the national team to prove whether he can be in there or we should just leave it. And, he, being a Ghanaian, also had the opportunity to come back in because we all know what Richard can do when he's in top form. So I'm always looking at any Ghanaian who can actually help the nation. So he was given a chance to come for not only me, all Ghanaians, and then the goalkeeper trainer to also have a look at him and then assess him whether we can rely on him. By saying that no player is ruled out, every player who is a Ghanaian, he's got a chance to be in the team.
Talking about consistency again, the players playing the local league, do we have some who are very consistent, one in performance, two in the number of games they are having, that you would want to include?
Talking of the local players, most of my time I've been in Ghana following the league matches at home. I believe that some are doing very well. Even the local league, the standard is risen a bit. And there are some of them that we're keeping an eye on. The good thing is, CAF has organized this local blasters competition, which the country is taking part in South Africa in January. Right. So we
That's
still,
the CHAN 2014.
Yes, we still keeping an eye on those players who are doing well because most of them has been pushed there for
development.
Everyone to assess them whether any of them can be part of the blaster. So we're still keeping an eye on each and every one.
Well, the World Cup and our chances in South Africa, quarterfinals. Would anything less than a quarterfinal qualification be seen as a failure on your part?
I believe that we got very good players, and as I said, for me, my ambition is to go out there and do much better, and by God willing, bring the cup home. And to do that, we need to work really, really well, and prepare very well so that, you know, we can see through all the matches. And, you know, I've started talking to the players, you know, psyching them up, letting them know the ambitions ahead. And they are all, you know, they are all really up to that. They are thinking of, you know, how best they can all help, you know, at their time to make sure that, you know, they get something, you know, down to show that, okay, during my time, I was able to, you know, do this for the country.
Let me find out from you. I've got two quick questions. One is about the development of football in Ghana. How do we go about it? Are we doing it right, as it is now?
I believe that, you know, it's the same like my job. When you're given a job and you don't get the maximum support in terms of monetary and all aspect of it, it sometimes becomes a big problem. You know, you may do your best, but your best may not be enough due to,
The constraints you have.
yeah. And I'm not speaking on behalf of the technical director we have at the moment, but I also believe that the good thing about our development now is there are so many academies in Ghana now, and most of these academies are helping in developing, you know, most of the talents we have, and I believe that we can do much better. I think the FA is trying to also put up an academy at Pram Day, where, you know, the good ones from all the regions will be assembled. I think that when we start that, that will also help to bring up more good players. And saying that, I think the technical director that we have, which is Coach Otiakante, is doing the best that he can.
Well, I can look into your face and say that you are close to winning the World Cup for Ghana.
I have said that there will be a lot of surprises, but I believe that, you know, with God, all things are possible.
Thank you very much for coming on the show. We loved talking to you. It's been a one-on-one with the national team coach, the history maker, James Kwesi Appiah. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.